All right, welcome. My name is Gediminas. Welcome to this training call. And today, our topic is why network marketing is a great way to get wealthy. Now, who out there wants to get wealthy? Anybody? Any takers here? Right? Oh, I see one. Genevieve definitely wants to get wealthy. Brilliant. Oh, okay. I can see some more hands going up. Nice. Okay, so that means, I'm in the right place and you're in the right place because maybe, like I'm preaching to the wrong people, right? So if you do want to get wealthy, network marketing is a great way of doing it. And I wanted to show you why network marketing sometimes maybe is a better way or easier way or faster way to get wealthy than other options out there. So let's have a look at some statistics to begin with. So out of 100 people, one person will get rich, four people will become financially free. That's in their lifetime, right? Five will still be working by the retirement age. 28 will be dead, and 62 will be flat broke. That's out of 100 people. And we're talking this is probably like statistics for USA, UK, etc., right? So some countries, like where I come from, probably this statistic will be even worse, right? Which is hard to imagine how it can be even worse, right? Because like it's pretty bad already as it is, right? But that's the type of statistic. Now you may say, well, there's still hope. One still gets rich and four still get financially free. So maybe I'll get into those 5 out of the 100. Well, there's a line. So one that gets rich and four that get financially free are separated from the other 95. And you know how they are separated? Those five, they are either in the business quadrant, which means they own a business, or they are in the investment quadrant, which means they invest money to make more money. The 95% are in the employee or self-employed quadrants, right? So they either work for somebody else or they work for themselves. They still work, right? So that's the difference. And once you understand this, you do realize that you have to cross the line, right? You have to go over the line into the, financially free and the rich, right? And the only way of doing that is by having a business, right? Or investing. But if you don't have much money to begin with, investing is really not an option, because you don't have what to invest. So business then is the other option. Okay, Gediminas. So then what I need to do is start a traditional business, right? A brick and mortar business, right? I'll open a hairdresser's, I'll open a restaurant, I'll open whatever, right? Well, that might not be the best idea because let's have a look at the statistics of traditional business. Number one, in order to start a traditional business, usually you have to give up your current income. Means you're probably going to have to quit your job in order to open a restaurant. Like you can't run a restaurant part-time, right? Because like literally it's going to require all of your time. Why? Because a traditional business usually requires about 60 to 80 hours a week of working the business, right? And those of you who've had traditional businesses before, probably you know that, right? It requires a lot of your time and effort, right? So that means you have to stop earning money from your current job and you have to work like two people, right? Because normal working week is about 40 hours a week, right? So you're basically working double time here. And 50% of traditional businesses fail within the first year. That's half. 90% of businesses fail within the first 3 years. And 95% of businesses, traditional businesses, fail by fifth year. So you really got a race against the clock here. You really got odds not in your favor. 9 out of 10 people who start a traditional business will fail for whatever reason, right? Whether that's a cash flow problem, or it just doesn't pick up, or the customers don't come, or whatever, competition eats it, blah, 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 right? So again, that's not a really great, safe, easy option, right? And considering that probably you have to invest your life savings too to start a traditional business, right? So then we come to network marketing. Well, how is network marketing better than any of those? Well, let's have a look. Number one, in network marketing, you don't have to worry about product development. The company actually develops the product. They research the product, they research the ingredients, they do all the R&D to find out which products will be the best, which products will sell, etc. Right? Then they take care of all the manufacturing, which means they manufacture the product, they package the product, etc. So you don't need a factory. You don't need to make the product in your bathroom or whatever, right? The company actually makes it and packages it so it's ready to be sold, right? Number three, the company takes care of sales aids, right? So the company will provide samples, the company will provide marketing materials, leaflets, images, descriptions, maybe even like trainings on products, etc. So all that will help you to basically sell the product. They will give you an online shop through which you can sell the products. So that's all sales aids, right? Like in traditional business, you'd have to do all of that yourself. You understand that, right? You'd have to develop the product, invent a product. Then you would have to manufacture the product and package it yourself, right? And then you would have to come up with all the sales aids, how to actually sell this product. Number four is distribution. The company actually ships this product all across the world, across the distribution centers, so it would be easily and quickly accessible, right? So if you're in USA, you're not going to be ordering from product from Europe. You're going to be ordering product from a logistics center in USA. If you're in Germany, you're not going to be ordering product from USA. You're going to be ordering it from European logistics centers, right? So the company takes care of that. You don't need to pay for the ships. You don't need to pay for the containers. You don't need to pay for the warehouses. You don't have to pay for the staff and all of that, right? The company takes care of all of that. Five, the company takes care of logistics, meaning delivery of the product. So if you order the product, the company will take care of this product being delivered to your door. If you send the product to the customer, the company will take care of this product reaching your customer. And any of your team members orders the products, the company will take care of it. You don't need to send the product to all your team members. You don't need to send the product, from the post office, etc. The company has all the infrastructure inbuilt with couriers and everything that will deliver all the product, right? So you don't need to do all of that. The company takes care of incentive programs. The company will provide bonuses, holiday trips, car bonuses, cash bonuses, prizes, and everything. You don't need to do that. The company takes care of that for you. They will pay that from their own pocket. So you can motivate your team, your quote unquote employees, right, who are working in your organization, but you don't have to pay for the incentives because the company is covering all of that. And finally, the company takes care of payroll. So you don't need to, at the end of the month, you don't need to pay out the salaries to 10,000 people in your downline, which, by the way, there was a day when you had to, right? Like when the network marketing first started, like 70 years ago, you used to get all the money and then you have to pay your team members, right? Imagine the headache, right? Here, the company runs that. You don't need to worry how much tax each employee has to pay because the company takes care of all of that. They pay out the commissions to all of your business partners and they declare their own taxes. They do their own tax returns and everything. You don't need to run any of the payroll. The company pays out all the commissions. You just have to, get yours paid. Training. The company will even provide the training, right? So the company will do conferences, Zoom training events, live training broadcasts. They will educate you about the product. They will educate you about the business. They will educate you about lots of different things, including public speaking and other things that you will need in order to grow your business. If you had a traditional business, once again, you'd have to hire an accountant and do all the payroll. You'd have to get all the training information. You'd have to buy all the trainings and everything, right? You would have to do your own incentive programs for your members of staff and pay from your pocket for all of that. Here, the company takes care of all of that. And finally, in addition to all of that, guess what? Guess what? All you have to do is just recommend the product to other people and recommend the business opportunity. The company takes care of all the rest. You have no risk. You don't invest hundreds of thousands of pounds. You can do this in addition to your job, so you don't have to quit your job now in order to start building a network marketing business. You don't have to work 60 to 80 hours a week to begin with, right? Unless you want to go full time in business, right? You can literally do this couple of hours a day, etc., right? So you have a way to get into the business quadrant. You have a way to get wealthy, because we have many examples in our company and in our industry of people earning, 6 figures a year, 7 figures a year, and now even there are people who earn 7 figures a month in network marketing industry, right? So it's you have all the upside, all the potential of a business without all the risk associated with a traditional business, right? Or with staying an employee for the rest of your life, right? So this is why network marketing is a phenomenal vehicle in order for you to get wealthy. Now, this is not get rich quick. You're probably not going to be a millionaire by the end of next week, but you can actually relatively fast build a tremendous income and become wealthy, as opposed to traditional job or traditional business. So that's our short training for today. And now, as usual, we're going to open up for Q&A.